Hey everybody, good morning from Disney's Yacht Club Resort right up here behind me. It's where I've been staying this past couple of days. And it's been a wonderful stay. This is a beautiful resort. It is arguably one of the best resort areas on property. Had some breakfast a bit ago. The gentleman I'm splitting a room with on this stay is still resting, so I thought we'd take a nice little walk over to Epcot and see what we see. So let me know how y'all are doing. I hope you'll have a great start to your day, and let's get started. I'm going to flip the camera around here so you can see what I see in the process. Here we go. All right. Excellent. It is a beautiful day here at Yacht Club. As you can see, the music is going. It is pretty calm out here this morning. This is the resort right here itself. It kind of stretches down that way a bit and on around. That is the entrance to Disney's Yacht Club Resort right there. And that is through the trees right there. You'll get a better view of it in just a minute. Is Stormalong Bay, which is a kind of water park-ish pool area that is shared with Disney's Beach Club Resort, where I stayed with my family back in January. If you remember, on Travel Tips Tuesday, and even on Facebook, we did a live walkthrough of the resort kind of at night, which was fun. One of the cool things you can do here at Disney's Yacht and Beach Club. Oh, and by the way, right across the water over there is Disney's Boardwalk Resort, which is a wonderful place. There's a lighthouse, kind of one of the icons of this particular resort area. You could take boats over to Disney's Hollywood Studios towards that direction, or you can take one over to Epcot towards that direction. But we're actually going to be walking because it is a wonderful, beautiful morning. And we're never short of walks here at Disney World. So yesterday was an awesome day. Spent a whopping 16 hours in Magic Kingdom, which is by far the longest amount of time I have ever spent there. It was an amazing day. So many things to say, so many thoughts. We'll be digesting all of that on Travel Tips Tuesday later next week, and kind of probably opening up about a few other things as we move forward. So this is another shot of Stormalong Bay right up here. I'm going to kind of try to give you all a better viewpoint so you can kind of see a little bit there. So if you can tell, one of the interesting things about Stormalong Bay specifically is it actually has a little beach. So the shot I just showed you on this side of it is a sand bottom. It has a beach where kids can build sand castles and all the things. It is not salt water; it is fresh water, and there's a windmill, which is kind of fun. And again, this is my favorite, my absolute favorite pool area on property because this pool is massive. It's a lot bigger than it looks right here on camera. This just does not do it justice at all. There's Hurricane Hannah's Waterside Bar and Grill, so you can grab some poolside bites if you're ever out here, which is great. They do have some beach areas over here as well. It's safe to have the kiddos come out and play. The kind of area along the water's edge is netted, so you don't have to worry about anybody running out. This right here is the water slide, the pirate ship right there. So you kind of go around the back, go up that windy staircase right there. There is a smaller water side on the back side for kids that don't like the big long one that kind of goes from there all the way down that way. But there is a smaller water side that you can't see on the back side of the pirate ship for some of the younger kiddos that may just want to do something a little bit less intense. So we're going to walk over here to the gate and kind of get another look. Because again, for me, this is one of the things that I like the most about this particular resort hotel is this. Like, I don't know that we're even going to be able to. I'm going to be able to get to the pool on this particular stay, but especially if you have a family and you love pool time, or you're going to be having a longer stay, this is a great hotel. Another little sand area over there. There's a little sun deck up here up top as well. On the other side of the sun deck, kind of towards the middle between both resorts where the Yacht and Beach Club join, there's actually a little kind of jacuzzi area, which is kind of neat. There's another view of the pirate ship from this angle. This pipe-looking thing right there is actually the water slide. So that's pretty fun. A few nights a week, one of the things that they do over here is they actually show movies on an inflatable movie screen at night over here on the water. And this is where they do that. There's also a fire pit as well. This is a great place just to kind of come and sit and hang out and be together. So they're not actually doing fires there right now, but in the past they've had a few events that they've done. And this is the entrance to the Stormalong Bay right there. They do check guests reservation, so you can only go to Stormalong Bay if you are at Yacht or Beach Club. You cannot pool hop there, so you just want to be very clear about that. This is kind of the list of the activities in the resort area right here, so that's pretty cool. You can see the Schooner Scurry pool party. They've got DJs that come poolside and play music, and they have fun. A lot of great activities. Again, if you're looking to spend a resort day, you know you're going to be doing that to break up your trip, or that's just, you want to come and stay in Walt Disney World, maybe not even going to the parks. You might go hang out at downtown Disney or Disney Springs for a bit, but you're just looking for a fun hotel stay. This is definitely a place to go. Definitely a place to go. This is Beach Club right here. So you can kind of see the difference between the two hotels. When I walked out of Yacht Club earlier, the decor is more white. Here it is more kind of classic beachy blue. So that's one of the questions that I got recently from someone is, what's the difference between the two hotels? I mean, they're right smack dab next to each other. And they are, I mean, they're not just like, next to each other, but like the buildings adjoin. You can walk from one into another, like with basically without even walking outside almost. So it's a beautiful day. The sun is out. Folks are walking over towards Epcot, which is fun. Oh, one of the other cool things, I'll point this out. I walked by it earlier. I did a kind of a loop. This is called Crescent Lake right here, this area around the boardwalk. And one of the things I did, I was FaceTiming my family and pointed out this little thing over here in the end, this sort of white structure over there sitting to the side on the far left of the screen right now. That is one of many places on property that you can actually get married. If you're looking to get married at Walt Disney World, there are a lot of them. Like a lot of folks know about the wedding pavilion at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa over close to the Magic Kingdom, but there are a lot of places, like including if you wanted to have a wedding ceremony right here on the sand on the beach, you could do that if you wanted. There's a lot of different places where you can get married, and would love to answer any questions about that. We do have a working relationship with the Disney Fairy Tale Weddings department, as well as an earmarked platinum agency. We do that with Travelmation, and would love to answer any questions you may have about wedding planning at Disney. So we can do a group wedding, honeymoons, handle all the logistics of the travel and park tickets and all the things. So we are walking over here again to Epcot. One of the benefits of staying over here, we've talked about this before, to the International Gateway of Epcot. Epcot is the only Disney park that actually, in Walt Disney World at least, that has two main entrances. So the main entrance up front by Spaceship Earth, where we may walk over to here in a minute. And then also the International Gateway, which is over here back in World Showcase. We're going to walk straight by the Skyliner station as well, so that'll be pretty fun. Here's the pathway over here towards Disney's Boardwalk Resort. Take you on around Crescent Lake, over close to the Swan and Dolphin. And the Swan and Dolphin is not a Disney-owned resort hotel. It is owned by Marriott, but we can book that directly with a Disney vacation package. There are a lot of people that love staying there, and there are many of the perks that you can get by staying at a Disney-owned resort hotel. You can also get there. Here's one of the boats coming on by, taking some folks back from Epcot. These are the friendship boats. They're so fun to ride on. The boat captains are always nice. It's just a relaxing, just a different way to get around. So fun. They're good people. And we are walking up to the International Gateway. You can see right above up there, the Skyliner is rocking and rolling this morning. As a reminder, this is one of 3 Skyliner stations. There's this one. There's the one over at Art of Animation / Disney's Pop Century Resort. There's also the main Skyliner hub at Caribbean Beach. The Skyliner will take you to Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort, Disney's Pop Century and Art of Animation resorts, also Disney's Riviera Resort, and Disney's Hollywood Studios, and Epcot, where we are right now. So, you all will join me. We're going to go through the queue to get in here. We're going to go through security. We'll see if they make me put my phone down or not. I'm not 100% sure. I see vloggers and folks walk through all the time. Some are live, some are not. Doesn't seem to be terribly backed up. Here's kind of a view underneath here. Ooh, look at that. Oh man, I love this so much. I have not been on the Skyliner yet this particular trip, but it's one of my favorite ways to travel at Disney. It's quiet, it's not bumpy, smooth. Works pretty well. Do I need to turn this off?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Not past security for me. Anything past that will be fine, okay?
No problem.